I don't know where I'm going. I just knew he was gonna be my husband. Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. This video is definitely going to be different. As you could tell by the title, I am basically sharing our love story. It has been 20 years, or will be next week actually, or by the end of this video as well. It will be 20 years since I've been married to my husband. We've been married since we were 20 years old, got engaged at 18. So about a week ago, my husband gave me a list of things to pack. I don't know where he is taking me. I am super excited. I also wanted to pay a tribute to my husband in this video. I got him a gift. I'm not going to share the gift with you guys. I usually share a lot of everything, but I just don't want to share this. I want that to kind of be more intimate. However, I don't feel like a gift is enough. I don't feel like this video is enough. I don't feel like these words are going to be enough, but I am going to try. Also, if you guys stay tuned to the end of this video, it's going to be like a short vlog, like a mini vlog of where he is taking me. I'm gonna vlog the entire thing. So I don't know where I'm going. I'm just so excited for you guys to see. I'm excited to see it myself. So first, let's start from the beginning. So my husband and I met in our neighborhood. We actually specifically met at the corner store. So I actually was out of school on suspension for a fight. I walked to the local store and my husband was standing outside of the corner store. So he came up to me as I was coming out of the store and he was like, yeah, I heard you was fighting. And I was like, first of all, I didn't even know who he was. Like, yeah, we were living in the same neighborhood, but I didn't know him per se. Like, I knew of him, but I didn't know him. So when he came up to me, I didn't know that he knew me. I was surprised by that. And so anyway, I was just like, you know, yeah, whatever. And we just started conversing outside of the store, and ultimately he asked me for my pager number. But it was very innocent. It wasn't like he was trying to holler at me. He didn't come at me in that type of, you know, with that type of vibe or anything. It was just like a real chill type of situation. And at that time, everybody had pagers. Like when he would page me, I would call him back, we would chat or whatever. It would just be regular conversation. And so basically what happened over time, we was always hanging out at the local recreation center. And that was in 1997. And by 1998, we were best friends. Like, I considered him my best friend by that time. And so from 1998 to 2000, we were best friends. Like, I'm talking about for real best friends. Like, we would talk about all the guys I was dating. We would talk about all the girls he dated. It wasn't like nothing was off limits. We were, well, he was telling me he loved me. I didn't grow up in a household where we were like, I love you. So I didn't feel comfortable saying it back. Even when we started dating, I just didn't feel comfortable. But like, he would always tell me he loved me, like, as my friend. But again, it was innocent because that's how he grew up in his household. So very innocent. We would always go to the movies. Like, that was my homie. He was like my big brother, along with the rest of my homies in the neighborhood. So that's how it was. Like, we was always together. We were stuck together like glue. In December of 2000, he told me, he was telling me about this chick that he was messing with. He told me he loved her while we was talking. And so he continued this conversation, but on my end of the phone, I was just like, I was hurt. And I was like, why am I hurt? Like, why am I feeling jealous? Like, what's up with this? Like, this is what I'm saying in my head. And he told me that. I was just like floored. I was done. At the time, this was my first year of college. So I went off to college. I went away. My college was like an hour away from home. And I only came home on the weekend. So the whole week, when I was in college that week, I was just messed up. I kept thinking about him in this more of an intimate way. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like, what do I do? Like, you know, and honestly, my first instinct was, this is my best friend. I don't want our relationship or our friendship to change. So I'm not gonna tell him how I feel right now, but I'm gonna say something. I didn't know what it was gonna be. So when I came home that weekend, I had a car, he didn't have a car, so I would always come and pick him up whenever I would come back home from school. And so I would pick him up and we would go wherever we're gonna go, to the mall, to the movies, whatever, hang out. I came home on a Friday. On Sunday I was dropping him back off, but the whole weekend was like real, like the vibe was different because I was in my feelings. I was feeling very jealous. I know he knew I had an attitude, but I always had an attitude because we would argue all the time. So he probably was like, oh, she got an attitude again. Like, I was just one of those girls. I was acting real distant, but I was acting real funky too. And so he had asked me what was wrong when I had dropped him off on Sunday before I headed back to school. And so we sat in a car for like an hour. I was shy, but I was also the girl who didn't want to chase after a guy. I always wanted to be pursued. So I didn't want to be like the first one to say it or whatever. And so I was just like, I got something to tell you in 4 years when I graduate. No, I said I got something to tell you when I got something to tell you when I graduate. And he was like, in 4 years? I was like, yeah. So he said at that moment he knew exactly what I was saying. So before I could even say it, because it was hard for me to say, it was really difficult for me to say, he was like, I like you too. And I was just like, he knew exactly what I was saying. And so after that, I dropped him off. I went to school, called him when I got to school. We kind of talked about what transpired in the car, and the rest is history. So that was December 4th, 2000. And so as we began dating, we kind of like knew, like I just knew he was gonna be my husband. I knew like off the first week, like that he was the one. I knew. I was also spiritual at an early age. I knew God, I prayed, I did all those things. And the night before I actually told him that I liked him or whatever, I was in a shower and I was breaking down crying in the shower, and I started praying to God to take those feelings away from me because I didn't want to lose my best friend, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I don't know if it was the Holy Spirit. I'm pretty sure it was, but I don't know what it was, but I just knew he was going to be my husband. And so when we would talk and have conversations, like as we were dating, like it was like we skipped past everything because we were best friends for 2 years. We already knew everything about each other. So it was just so easy. Like it was so easy to date, you know what I mean? And like we had that for real puppy love. We was like writing out like what we was gonna name our kids. I mean, and this was early. I'm talking about like after a month of dating. Our future was gonna be like and everything. So like it was for real, like a fairy tale. Like I was Cinderella. I got swept off my feet by my best friend, and everything just seamlessly connected, like for real. And it's so funny because growing up, I had always envisioned, like I used to watch Cinderella, that was my favorite movie, but I watched Beauty and the Beast, all the little love story cartoons, and I really thought it was reality. You know, when you're young, you think whatever. So I thought that was gonna be my reality. And it's so funny because that's how my life ended up. You know, like I found the perfect man. The perfect man swept me off my feet. He honors me, he loves me, he comforts me, he holds me, he's sensitive. He is everything and more than I could have asked for in a man. With so many people that were against our getting together, which is crazy to this day. I don't understand why, you know, because my husband has always been a good guy. Like he was really a loyal guy, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't understand what was the reason that people didn't really want us to get together. But like, I mean, that's water under the bridge now. We've been together for 20 years, period. So we got engaged the summer of 2001, and we got married November 30th, 2002. And I got pregnant August the following year after getting married, and gave birth to my daughter May 26, 2004. So that is our story, and here we are 20 years later, and it's almost like the same thing. Like how we play with each other, how we talk to each other, it is the same as we were in 2000. our conversation has just evolved. We have evolved. We have grown into grown-ups together, you know, and we did life together. We had a baby that was chronically ill, like, you know, getting the phone call from the health department when you have this baby. You plan your life as though, like, yeah, I want kids, and you have this baby and your baby is sick, and you know, you have to be in and out of the hospital her entire life. We were there together. We never left her alone in the hospital. We cried together. We did life together. So I just want to say to my husband, my best friend, my everything, Brandon, the way you love me, the way you care for me, your smell, your touch, I live for them. It's been 20 years and I live for all of those things. The yearning and desire I have when you are at work and waiting for you to come home is beyond what I could ever ask for, to love somebody that much. Thank you for taking care of me during all of the most difficult times of my life. You were there for me. In a world where there are a lot of people who will never be able to experience the type of love that we have, the connection that we have, the bond we have, I'm so grateful to God for you. I'm so grateful to God for our family. I cannot wait to spend another 20 years with you. I know we talked about growing old together so many times and envisioning our life, and our life has not turned out completely the way we wanted it, but I know this is all God's plan, and his plan is the best plan. So I'm so grateful to have you in my life. I can't wait for the many blessings that God will bestow upon us in the future. Going forward, I know that we are favored. It took me a while to figure it out, but God showed me that we have always been favored individually and as a family. So I am so grateful to show the world that Black families can have healthy relationships, healthy, wholesome relationships. I am honored to be your partner, a husband and wife duo that can model that very sentiment. So I thank you for inspiring me to be a partner that inspires me, that prays for me, that prays with me, that holds me during my darkest moments. There's nothing that I could do on this earth to show you how much I appreciate you, but every single day of my life, I will continue my very best to try and make you feel the love that I am trying my very best to express to you right now. So I love you, my love, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of our days together.
Chicken like crack. You guys see them if you're in Miami, for real.
She walking down the street eating the chicken though. Real talk. Real out here.
I ain't got a clue, bro.
Alright, y'all, you know, we about to go ahead this side. You know what I'm saying? We had a long day. Taisha had too many drinks. that's how we gonna end this thing. You know, if y'all like it, click the link below. Sign up, subscribe, $4.99 a month. And you'll get me at your front door every day. I'll come pick you up, we work out, and then that's your subscription.
Alright guys, so it's the day before our anniversary and we are heading out. I don't know where we're going. It's like 12:30 p.m. I'm about to grab something to eat and I'm excited. Like my nerves are like crazy because I'm excited with so much joy. I'm excited because I don't know what is going on. And yeah, let's go. So pretty. Honey, what in the world, boy? Oh my goodness. Honey, how did you even find this?
That's nuts, Lily.
Yeah, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dogs that I grew beside, all the niggas round me, ride and they die, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right by, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know.
Y'all, this is so crazy. At first I thought we were staying in the Airbnb, like, well, this is an Airbnb, but I thought we were staying in the house. But we actually are staying in this yurt, I think you call it. And Brandon knows like how much nature brings me peace, and then stargazing. Like, oh my gosh, we've been looking at the stars and the planets over the past several weeks. Oh my god, anyway, this is crazy insane, y'all. Like, this is insane. Like, I'm on cloud 9. Like, he did good. He did good, y'all. This is so dope. Look at the bed. They got like little snacks right here. The table so we can sit down and cross our legs. Y'all, this is just so cute and quaint. Look at this. This is crazy. Let me give you guys a quick tour as well outside. Come out. There's a table right here. Some wood over there. And this is their land. And I guess that's their house, I'm assuming. And then there's a hammock over here. Brandon is getting the stove together for dinner. And this is the bathroom. This is the bathroom right here in the shower. Oh, okay. So this is the composting toilet. And the shower is right there. So, yeah. This is cute. Anyway, so we're about to enjoy ourselves. Enjoy our 20th anniversary. so we are now back home. We got up early and it was raining really bad, but it was so soothing. But we went and had some breakfast and blah 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 blah. So now we're about to take a nap and then we're gonna get ready to go out for our anniversary. All right guys, so we've had our nap and everything, so we are headed to dinner, and I'm just gonna show y'all how I'm coming with the fit, girl. I have this dress on from Old Holly. Sapphire bag, Michael Kors watch and bracelet. And these shoes are 9 West. Let's go.
It's not that I don't want you here, yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. You get away, palm trees, beach views, and everything. All I wanna do is in the pictures on replay. Still right next to you, you do. Try not to show how I feel about you. You wish you were, but you don't really want to. I just wanna get away, and still right next to you. I don't wanna kiss you, yeah, I just wanna feel you, feel you. I want you around,
Alright y'all, so that concludes our anniversary video. 20 years. 20 years. We had a good time. Ocean Prime was the move, okay? We had a good time for our 20th anniversary. Thank y'all for following along. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Vlogmas.